Oh my wow, that thing's saying unavailable. Give me 1 minute here. Something's not right. Give me 1 minute. Shouldn't be saying that. As to why, I do not know. That should do it. Alright, let's. Yeah, my headset ain't connecting like it's. Don't know why. There we go. Thank you. Alright, good. Now we can get started. Cut the camera on. Give me 1 minute here. Let's put it back up top. I think. Just gotta fix it real quick. Crap. Well, trying to think about. Hold up. Dang it. Just gotta position it a little bit better. It's too low. Okay, yeah, that's better. That should do the trick. Okay, let me think. Mm, Hmm. Okay, what do I need to do here? Ow! I ain't trying to yank it out. Alright. I'm just here to test out this new game. Let's put it on easy, because I don't really know what to expect, and this is my first time playing this game, and I want a kind of a smooth gameplay to start things off. Um, just so you know, guys, I will be going out soon, so, and I probably will, I'll be going for like a week, and I won't be back until, starting on the 23rd. I'll be gone for like, about a week. So, I'll be back around July. So basically, if I am out for a week, I'll be gone on a cruise. But I should be back for in about a week. Once the 23rd, well, once the 23rd gets here, I'll be back from a week from now, and that's until the 23rd gets here. The reason why I haven't been live streaming for a while, for a couple of days, is because I was taking a break. However, as you know, I did get a lot done in Warframe, and I thought I would try out this new demo. As of next month, I am planning to, once July gets here, I believe the content, depending on the prices, I'm thinking the content, the new content I should do should be Far Cry 4 or Far Cry Primal. I was hoping to do Rise of Ronin, but I still don't like the price of it. It's still pretty much $60 for Rise of Ronin, and I kind of don't like the price. So if it like goes down to 40 or 30, then I might do it. But if it doesn't go down to that, then probably not. But I still do want to try and play whatchamacallit, Phantom Blade Zero, and I also want to kind of play some of the Far Cry games along with Assassin's Creed Shadows and Rise of Ronin. So basically, some of the games that we play will most likely be assassination and uh, uh, samurai style games mostly. And Phantom Blade is kind of going to be interesting because that's going to be kind of like a Samurai Souls-like game. So yeah, and then plus there's there's not only Phantom Blade, there's also Stellar Blade, but Stellar Blade is still too high, so I won't bother with that. But anyway, based on from experience though, well, let me see. Uh, from based on noticing everything though, I feel like the new content for next month is going to be Far Cry. And I've been killing time with Warframe simply because, kind of wanted to, bring something new to the table and just, spend a little bit more time, with that. Plus, it just kind of gave a little bit of content to do, so. Plus, Warframe also has a new update. There's a new Warframe coming called Jade, so I think we'll get into that and the new missions that come with it. I'm aware about Dante. I'm aware of him. I will take care of him later on. Now, as of what day I will get Dante, the Warframe Dante, I have no clue. But we will be doing Far Cry, and we will eventually get to Dante. I have no clue as to when I'll do Dante, but Far Cry, I'm hoping to get that done next month. And if I can't get to Far Cry 4 next month, I will let you guys know and, give you an explanation and my advice to that. But we should be able to get Far Cry in here, and most of all, some more Warframe. Now, you're probably wondering, am I going to go back to Fortnite and play it? The answer to that is yes. But before we get started, let me just say, Warf I'm gonna dive into Fortnite and do the best I can to get the battle pass done. But the only reason I haven't been playing Fortnite is because I decided to take a 1 month break. I kind of just needed a break from that same game. Like, I still love it. I love it to the very end. I like all the things that they had. I like, all the content that it gives. But at the same time, every once in a while you gotta take a break from Fortnite and bring something new to the content table. So that's why I haven't been playing Fortnite. But yeah, those of you who like to see me play Fortnite, I still like the game. I still play the game. Don't get me wrong. But every once in a while, I do tend to switch up my games just to bring something new to the table. So yeah, I will be getting back to Fortnite. I don't know when in July, but it'll be some point in July. So yeah, I know I'll be doing Far Cry. I know I'll be doing Fortnite. And at the same time, I want to get to the game called they call it X Defiant. X Defiant is basically some free game that was made by Ubisoft, so I kind of want to try that out too. So as you know, there's a bunch of games with different battle passes in them, and I can kind of only do one thing at a time. So kind of bear with me as I play these different games. And I know those are some of you that play Fortnite, you're probably waiting on me, and I appreciate your patience. But yeah, I'm gonna try and bring as much to the table as I can and do a little bit piece by piece with different games like I've been doing. But yeah, I still play Fortnite, so don't count me out yet. I didn't leave, if that's what you think. So yeah, now that everything is all said and explained, let's get started. And there is a reason why I don't use my camera on Warframe, because in Warframe, you're gonna get attacked from every
Mate,
angle,
sir, the ship
and
lies at anchor off New Eden.
you have to
A
see
tender
everything.
stands at your disposal.
So I can't risk having the camera in my way when I play Warframe. That's the only reason why I haven't been using the camera. So just keep that in mind as well. Some games it's not good to play with the camera on because it takes up some of the screen. And for some games you do need the full screen. Now, for story-driven games,
Dreamed
it's
of
not such a big
clouds.
deal, but other
Great
games,
long
yeah.
fluffy bastards.
Things like Fortnite and
Low
Warframe,
over
you
the
do need
sea.
the full screen. But this is story-driven, so we should be able to get away with turning the camera
I dreamed
on
of
for
the
this
abyss
broadcast.
in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you'd best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings.
As always, guys, don't forget to
Many and
comment, like, and
tangled are the
subscribe.
ties that bind.
And let's
Since
get
the
started.
beginning of memory, Banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt.
Hopefully by the time we start playing Far Cry,
There lies
I'll
the true
be using
horror.
a camera for that, so. Tranic.
I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two. I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time.
Seems like an awesome
but I
story-driven
don't
game.
disagree.
It's been a while since I had a good story-driven game anyway. I'm starting to like the intro already. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Forspoken type game in a way.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Graphics look decent. I turned the brightness up
Looks
to the
steady
highest
enough.
it could go though when I started on the settings. Let's go ahead and swoop into this door a little bit.
Watch out!
Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Okay.
Overeager apprentices.
What do I do now?
I can break my way through here.
There we go. Is there any map on this thing? Well, it does let you save the game, so I guess the demo lets you continue where you left off, which does seem pretty nice. I'll make sure to save it before I get off air. I kind of want to dive back into that, whatchamacallit, that single player Souls-like game again, which I'll do that when I get the chance. But, you know, I can only do one thing at a time, so. Okay, good. I feel like something's over here. Like I said.
I could beat you in my sleep.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
I really don't have a map, so kind of gonna be spending time finding my way around this place. Well, at least not from what I can see anyway. I don't see a map. Be nice if I had one.
Oh, more wanderers.
Behind you!
Don't know if I could help him from up here.
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box.
Just try and get down the hill if I
Can't tell how
can.
long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Well, this doesn't bode well.
Glad to be back playing. I feel like I'm supposed to jump down.
Time to leave for good. Well, I tried.
Easy combat. Let's dance. Yeah, my health's still good, although I did get hit a little bit, but it's no biggie. I think I like this game just as much as I like the Stellar Blade and the that Souls-like game. Can't wait. Well, actually, I think the game released earlier. But if it is released, I kind of want to wait till the price go down because I know this thing was released like some point this year. So I know the price is still probably expensive, so I'm gonna wait. But I do think I will be playing this game once it kind of releases, that is.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago.
Well,
What
it is
exactly
released,
going
but
on here?
once the price go down on it, I think I'll buy the full game. But for now, we're just gonna play the demo. Mm. Hope I don't get sidetracked.
Enough. That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear
Welcome to
what
the
Charles has to
broadcast.
say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do?
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
A Greek mythology style game. In a way, though, besides the whole ghost part, since it's like a Greek mythology style game, I kinda, because it's called Ghost of New Eden. Eden has to do with Greek mythology, although ghosts aren't real, so a ghost-like Greek mythology game in a way. But it's, I kinda get the God of War vibes, simply because like the Greek mythological history, just a little bit. Only because of the Greek mythological history. Because like Eden and all that other stuff, they kind of did the same thing with the whole Assassin's Creed vibe, except it was called the Apple of Eden. So yeah, it kind of gives me like the Assassin's Creed God of War vibes. When they speak
It'll
and
be good
everything.
to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
You can kind of see the similarities when they start talking and all that.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Seems like, whatchamacallit. I can't remember. I think when I played Detroit Become Human, it gave you like a certain amount of options or time radius to determine what you're gonna say. However, I think in most games it gives you an extended amount of time to make up your mind. I would have preferred that, to be honest. I think these are kind of one of the games, depending on what decision you make, determines the ending. Of
This
the
must be
whole
the end.
situation.
Charles!
What the heck just happened? Oh, shoot. I know what just happened. Controller had died. It's okay though. I can easily fix that problem. At least it ain't stick drifting like it used to be. That thing was terrible.
We're here, your
I
prayers.
had a controller just to fix it.
Finally. Banisher.
I kept the rubber piece of the stick
As it is
off
cold, your serving woman may
because
sit well with
it
tea.
seemed to only be making
I'm the
the
help.
stick
She's
dirtier.
the
So
boss.
I took the
not
rubber off the
Charles.
stick, and now it's
My
working like
name
new
is
again.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you.
So it's obvious to me
madam.
that
Now,
when I was playing,
where's
there was like too
Charles?
much dirt inside of the rubber of the stick.
Minister Davenport said
Making
help
it
was
drift
on its
everywhere.
way.
So I just took the
I
rubber off
escaped digging,
the stick and that
Fairfax.
stopped the stick drift problem.
Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band.
So I recommend you guys
This
try
here
that
is
if you're
thick-skinned
running the
Newsmith.
stick drift.
We're the selectmen.
what's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your
And
loss.
clean it with a cloth.
We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said. Rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What caused it?
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The Abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it,
I knew it was a
yes,
contract based on the way that they were talking before they even said it.
Charles.
All right.
I'm used to things like this. I did a whole bunch of contracts in Hitman.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Just trying to get a look around the room. It's locked. Don't think I can get in. It's nice to get a look of everything, kinda get a view and look around, investigate everything. You know, look for clues, that type of thing. Explore the environment.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
And that's pretty much true. Don't really know where I'm supposed to be going, though. Be nice if I had a map. I'm just basically traveling around and exploring as I do this.
Thick skin, right? We're sorry to disturb you.
It'll take more than you to disturb me. What do you want?
I take it you intend to leave town.
Bloody right I do. New Eden is dying, and anyone who stays is dead or deranged.
In some cases, by the way that you get to choose what to say and everything, I kind of get the feeling of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt and as well. Because like in that game, you could also decide what you wanted to ask, decide what you wanted to say. You had a arsenal of options just like this one to pick from when it came to Witcher. Except in there, well, it was kind of the same thing. You had to battle the Wild Hunt, and this one you're battling Ghost. So I guess you could say they were all kind of similar. A Wild Hunt is not exactly a curse, but you know, based on what happened to Ciri and the Wild Hunt coming after her, it's kind of the same thing. Just like the curse and the ghost are coming after these people and trying to hurt them, that is.
Will you go alone?
I'll take my sister and anyone else who wishes. You may come too if you wish. You look like you can handle yourself.
There's no hope for New Eden then?
Not till the weather changes, and it don't look like changing.
What's your role here, if you don't mind me asking?
Lately, I do what needs doing when no one else will, weakened as they are by comfort and the curse. In normal times, I hunt.
Welcome to
Now,
the
though,
broadcast.
it's cold enough to freeze the nankies off an horse, and the game rots as quick as you can get it home. You can't eat a ghost, can't skin it, can't sell it, so what would be the use?
So, the curse. What do you think is going on?
I think nothing much about it. I think folk sickened and the crops failed. I think folk went mad, and I know we found the Reverend dead.
What of the captain?
Now there's a man of worth. Without Saul Pennington, there'd be no town left at all. These last months have been hard on him. I hope his mettle holds. If I had my way, he'd be coming with us. I don't give a rat's knacks for loyalty. But the captain does.
What of the governor? Anything I should know?
That useless clackwagger. With Davenport dead, godly folk look to be led. Fairfax Askell couldn't be happier. I pity he'll get 'em all killed.
Well then, thank you for your help.
Aye.
We should go to Esther.
I think the governor said that house stood above the docks.
Above the docks. On my way up. Check the house. It's locked. Like everything else around here, apparently. Okay, we're definitely not going that way, so only one way to go at this point. Either back there or over there, which... Guessing the governor was that man inside of the house that they had talked to. Or probably somebody else, I'm not sure. Still a few missing clues to the situation.
You'll be the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Antea Duarte. This fellow here is Red McGrath.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
Someone always does.
I understand Banishers often trade with the forces of evil.
We do not trade. We deliver. A haunting may be caused by the errors of the living, but a ghost gets no mercy. What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy from Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm, some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
This is pretty good for a free demo.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Alright. Let me think.
Who the hell burns their own crops?
People who fear pestilence or disease. Or both.
Oh, how very biblical.
Interesting.
People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard.
Yeah, it does seem that way. Can't get around this way, so guess I gotta, let me see. Okay, I think we came from this direction, so seems like the safer is to go around this way or
Not
the
the
other way.
busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food, then they probably ate the horses.
I feel like it's easy to get lost out here.
Governor,
How may I be of service to you?
did you disagree with the Reverend's approach to the curse?
I did. But what of it? I'm not a banisher, I'm a man of God.
Charles was a man of God. You disapprove of us?
Charles Davenport was a man of God. One of the finest.
I wholeheartedly agree. I particularly admired his ability to integrate the many visions of the world, no matter how antagonistic they may be to our own.
Did you disagree with the Reverend's approach to the curse?
I did. But what of it? I'm not a banisher, I'm a man of God.
Charles Davenport was a man of God. One of the finest.
I wholeheartedly agree. I particularly admired his ability to integrate
see what
the
happens if
many
I choose the
visions
other
of the
option.
world, no matter how antagonistic they may be to our own.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. It doesn't like allow you to choose a second option. After you said it, you said it. You can't like really go back until, you know, like to the part where he said yada 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 disapprove, and then it gave me the option he disapproved of us, or it gave me the other option. Seems like on some things it doesn't allow you to like go back or to that particular subject, which is
I'll
fine.
go now.
I'll still be here if you need me.
That's interesting. Anything on the bookshelf? No? Okay. Can't believe I missed that room. Okay, now we just gotta... Hold on, let me see if I can see a map up here. Oh, that just shows all the buttons. Okay. Alright, let me see here. I don't know if I'm getting closer or further away. Who's this guy?
I need some time to be with God.
Okay, I remember talking to everybody else, so I don't really need to go back over there. Be kind of easier if I had a map to go by though. 'Cause I am kind of lost. Dead end with a wall. Cave? Seems like that's all there is to this thing. Okay. End of the road over there, I guess. Let's try and find a different route, I guess. So many different ways to go. This whole place seemed like a big circle. That door's locked.
Yes?
A moment more of your time, if you don't mind. You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Antea, Red. Come in.
I wonder what's going on over here.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden.
Welcome to the
You
broadcast.
know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Yeah, probably should move my camera downward. Give me 1 second here. I'm thinking downward or either to the middle, because of... Okay, there's a map, which is what I've been wanting for a while. Okay, good. So the touchpad activates the map. These are all the artifacts I collected so far. Interesting. Hopefully that box should go away in a second.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Kinda wondering if I should keep the camera at the top or move it to the bottom, like I did with my other broadcast. Because I remember in one of my broadcasts I had to like move the camera to the bottom, which I think was Uno. I know in Warframe it was kind of hard to use the camera because there was things everywhere and you had to be able to see everything.
There's more to learn here. This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
things on the table. I kind of get the Resident Evil vibes a little bit. Well, although the only difference is instead of zombies, it's not this ghost, and it's a little bit more Greek mythology. That's the only difference about this game. But other than that, I do kind of get the Resident Evil vibes. And the other big difference is between Resident Evil and this, you don't like start out with a gun, you start out with a sword to take enemies down. But with the discovery and everything, it does feel like Resident Evil just a little bit. Like the way you discover things, the way the environment is, that type of thing. This is just how Resident Evil used to be. Outside, in houses, looking at papers, clues, notes, all that sort of thing.
I didn't know Elnor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Okay, there's still something else to find over here, which I'm missing. I don't think I looked at everything. A lot of this stuff has a lot of information.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
How pleasant to see these old, familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Someone tells me this will be an interesting
Charles is
game
still
when I
here
get
and
it.
Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Brooch, huh?
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Maybe, but there has to be more to it.
The more clues we look for, the better off we are. Seen that.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something. These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Well, that's one clue. Yeah, I could tell this game is meant for PS5 based on the touchpad controls and all this other stuff. It's an awesome game. I'm enjoying it by the minute.
Charles's ghost might give us answers. We should investigate the cemetery where he was found.
I think I saw that already. Just making sure I check everything on the tables. And if I did, then we're good to go. I think I checked everything in here.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Something tells me this is gonna be a long contract.
Will you
Whenever I
be
get the
alright?
game, the full game, that is.
I doubt it. But I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Okay. Guess I'll just start this way, if I'm not mistaken. He's going that way, so this is my only direction to go.
Get out of my way.
Oh, that was rude.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death. Weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps the captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide.
Might I ask where you were back?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Okay, this dude's talking about trading. Well, you can buy things from him and sell things. I don't really have anything good yet that I want to sell since I'm in the first parts of the game, but I'll take what I can get.
Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
I don't really know if he has anything that is of value, to be honest. Okay, that should do the trick. Don't want to spend too much money on it.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
Bunch of bridges. Just trying to explore everything. Kind of crazy how you can't jump on anything. When I suppose we'll just have to go across the bridges and gradually get there step by step.
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
Oh, it's weird how you can't jump into the window and investigate. Wonder if you can chop it down. Apparently not. This place is so broken. It's locked.
Yes?
A moment more of your time, if you don't mind. Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Guess I gotta go back and talk to some people now that I found another clue out here. Wait, does this lead back down to the same thing? That's what I'm kind of confused about. It's a bridge, but it doesn't look like the same bridge. Otherwise, I wouldn't have discovered that artifact. Because I know when I was at the other bridge, I looked over everything.
How may I help you, madam?
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
That's crazy how you can't even jump over that.
Yes?
A moment more of your time, if you don't mind.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to do that.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Let's see, I want to try and mark something on the map. If I can... Okay, there we go. If I can just track it, that'll be fun. So far, I haven't encountered any more ghosts. It's just basically discovery after discovery.
So, you're done listening to Fairfax's prattling? That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band. I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though, that's a whole different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
Any thoughts on the origins of the curse?
None useful. I'm a military man. I'm no dark artist.
I'll take that as a gentle jab. You don't believe in my work.
I can tell you're a woman of talent and capability. I respect that. The rest of it, that's your remit, not mine. Me? I'm the old guard. You and your Scots greenhorn, you're the hope. You'd best prevail.
Thickskin fears you may give up. Will you?
I do not give up. But think on this. If the curse is God's punishment, should we not surrender? Thickskin's view is enviably simple.
Tell me about Thickskin.
I wish my men had half her temper. They'd be warriors and survivors all.
Do you fear God's punishment?
Don't you?
I hear the curse brings bad dreams. Do you have nightmares, sir?
My sleep is mind to mind, as is my humour when I wake. On both businesses, I suggest you occupy yourself with your own.
I'll come back later.
I'll be here until I'm not.
This town really needs a banisher. Good day, sir.
You'll be one of Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. You may meet Red McWraith about the place.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
What can you tell me about the curse?
New Eden is scrutinized by God. Better days lie ahead if his servants remain humble and true.
Do I detect a note of disapproval, Mr. Bachelor? I was hoping for a warmer welcome.
Oh, I don't doubt your honesty, nor your will to fight the devil. But we have prayed for salvation. And, madam, without wishing to offend, you are no angel.
Do you have bad dreams, Mr. Bachelor?
You don't want to hear about those.
Try me.
In my sleep, chanting demons defile our precious meeting house and burn it to the ground. 2 poor souls are trapped inside. A man and a woman, screaming oaths and curses in strange tongues. I wake with a start and rush to the window. I am relieved to see the meeting house still standing.
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
I shall not wish you luck. I shall wish you salvation.
Interesting.
Governor?
How may I be of service to you?
Do you have bad dreams, Governor?
Yes. We spoke of that, Charles and I.
Your conclusions?
I am convinced that an unidentified evildoer has summoned a demon and inflicted it upon the people of New Eden. According to Henry Boggart, in his Discourse Execrable des Sorciers, certain demons can provoke insomnia or bad dreams. Alu, for instance. The minister, contrarily, believed we were facing a ghost. He convinced us to hire you. I desperately hope that he was right, and I was wrong.
I'll go now.
I'll still be here if you need me.
I feel like I hear somebody walking out here. So it's him. Wonder what he found so far. I think I should follow him. Follow him, I might get a clue or something. Question is, where's he trying to go? He's not following me, so whatever he's doing, it might be important. I just want to follow and find out for a little bit. Because I think I explored almost literally everything I could. Single-handed, anyway.
What now?
I'll come back later.
I'll be here until I'm not.
Yes?
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
I shall not wish you luck. I shall wish you salvation.
Seems like most of these people have given up all hope on survival or something.
May we talk a minute?
Doesn't look like. Is he gonna come to the door? I'm following him because I've done everything I could by myself, exploring the area. I feel like if we don't follow each other or sit together, it's going to be going around in circles, and I for one kind of want to avoid going around in circles since this is such a big place, to be honest.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Oh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in the store. Coins fall from the ceiling. Only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
A very good day to you, madam.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools? Yes?
A moment more of your time, if you don't mind. You may have your time back.
Some of these people look alike.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
It's kind of hard to tell who's different, who's the same, you know. Because, like, they both wear head coverings, so it's kind of difficult. And I have no idea where my partner went off to.
So, or indeed, madam?
See if I can get
Governor?
any more info from him.
How may I be of service to you?
Okay, he has nothing more to talk about.
I'll go now.
I'll still be here if you need me.
There's so much to discover.
Yes?
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck. Things might get a little creepy in this area. Although I do feel like I'm going backwards. Yeah, that's backwards. I kind of had a feeling that was the case. Still need to explore the house a little bit more.
Okay, can't go this way, so the only way is downward. Still trying to find my way around and discover the next step. If I can get around there, that might be helpful. Except we got the door locked. I feel like I'm getting further away from it. Let's go this way. Same book. It's the same guy I talked to earlier. Well, commemorate.
A wisp. So close to town.
Just went out this way. Question is, can you follow it any further? Guess not. Ain't no way to open the door. Or maybe there is. Hold up.
Where are you leading me?
I'll follow it.
More of you? Enough. No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Guess that'll come in handy. And currently, all I'm doing is investigating the situation as I travel across this area.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Interesting. I love investigation games. It's kind of one of my specialties.
If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.
Uh-oh. Gotta be on guard on this game. Everything can get freaky if you're not. Stop. Can't move. I don't know why, but it's got me stuck.
There should be seashore candle near the water.
Let me see. All it's saying is... Well, I can't find anything if it won't let me move. As far as Campbell's go, the only thing I see is that thing right there. So... let me see if I can save it, because it's got me stuck. I can't save the content. Well, that's not good. I'm just trying to get out of this loop that it's got me in. I can't really do anything. Yeah, I think this is as far as I can go with it. Um, there's the candle right there, but if I can't go down there, then I don't see what good it'll do. It's not like I can perform any rituals when I'm like up here. I'll have to figure out something on that part, I guess.
There should be seashore candle near the water.
And that's what I'm looking at, but my guess is that she wants me to find something by looking around, but I still can't notice anything. Like, okay, seashore counting in the water, that answers one question, but if I can't walk over there, then, you know, there's really nothing I can do. Let me see what happens if I return to main menu, and then try and continue from there. Because I wasn't able to save it, so I think it's going to let me continue automatically. Got a nice loading screen to it. It was the only thing I can think of to do since it wouldn't let me move. Now let's turn around. No, I can't go back up. I feel like I'm stuck. Like, there's that blue dot again. I need to follow it. Something about this area that I can't quite put my finger on. I gotta figure out why I'm circling around. Gotta be some clue to that,
There
right?
should be seashore candle near the water.
And I'm standing right near the water right now, so I should be seeing that somewhere. I'm looking for a seashore candle. Best if I stay down here. Because if you're gonna find seashore candle, it's gonna be down here near the water. It's not gonna be upstairs. I think we explored everything upstairs, so I'm gonna stay right here for now. See if I can get a good look around. Must be a reason why it lights up every time I come to this
Many
spot.
dead in more recent years. There should be seashore candle near the water.
I'm trying to make my way up there now. Okay, if there's seashore candle near the water, then best bet is to jump down. Or go downward. Whatever you want to call it. And this is a candle right here, but still don't see what I'm looking for here.
Too slow.
That was very unexpected. They like tried to ambush me. There's nothing near the water that I could use.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
I hear something. Okay, I'm really close to it, so it should be about right here. Yeah, this is definitely it.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
It's almost like alchemy when she did that thing on the ground.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
So it was some kind of lady who was an evil person. I can't tell if I'm in the right direction or not right now. Pretty sure that area is just gonna lead me backwards, so I'm not going over there. I'll try and go past this gate if I can. Lots to discover.
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic?
giving me some kind of hint. Every time I go this way, it gives me some kind of hint, but I'm not really sure where to begin. I'm guessing it has something to do with the graves. It's a new book.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Tie that binds his ghost, so with the book she can make it manifest, I guess. So, go back to the grave, which I think is all the way around on the other side where we just came from. At least the hints are gradually helping me out. I wonder which one it is, though. This grave is either up above or down here at the bottom. I'm seeing two graves. That's the third one over there. We just have to keep walking around until we find this grave, and then we can continue from there. Which I do believe it should be this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, if we go left, it'll be this way, I think. Although there's a bunch of graves out here, so it'll be kind of difficult.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
Yeah. Based on what she draws, it looks a little bit like alchemy. Kind of reminds me of that animated show Full Metal Alchemist. He used to draw things like that all the time. Symbols.
I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
That's this ghost.
Here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Okay.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
I want
That
to know
our
what he
enemy
knows.
is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
Okay.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like?
I don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther. My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man, and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
And so Charles is
Life
dead.
has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once
He
opposed.
used to be alive, and they used to know him.
Goodbye, Charles.
They still do know him, but they just don't trust him as much.
Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Please
I'm
don't
glad
ask
they
me to
stopped
do
her
that.
because what she was gonna do was totally
My
wrong.
good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
He was a ghost hunter like these guys too. It seems like, based on his words, he trained him.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
He was a hunter just like them. Do the same work that they do, except there
I'll
was one
walk
thing he
Esther
didn't
home.
succeed at, which was what he just
I'll
explained,
do it.
which
The
caused his
women
death.
can talk.
Then on the
And
way to
they're
the
just
schoolhouse and
fixing what he
leave a
wasn't
bit.
able to and picking up where he left off.
Charles is at rest now. And Tia, she gave him the care he needed.
That's what those two are doing, picking up where he left off and trying to finish what he started in his work, or what he was investigating or trying to do when he was in that fight with that other thing.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
I wonder where she's leading me.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse.
See, like I said,
Good night, Esther.
they're trying to finish
I'm
what he
glad
started.
you are here. Both of you. We need you. You should get some sleep. You'll need it.
They're his friends, at least. Though now that he's a ghost, I don't really think they trust him that much as they did. However, she still does, but them, they need... I feel like, based on what it was said, I feel like the woman that I'm playing as is not totally convinced, but she did let him speak for that lady's sake that's standing over there near the counter. So yeah, seems like they're just finishing what he started. Now the man, on the other hand, that was beside me, I think that's partnered up with her. I think that he's trying to give that Charles all the luck that he can get and help him out the best he can. Her, on the other hand, it didn't really seem like she wanted to trust him at all. But at least his wife stopped him. Stopped her from killing her. Stopped her from killing him. Because the girl that I'm playing as was actually gonna kill him. And if those two didn't stop her, he would probably be dead. His spirit would probably be dead. Okay, there's the bed, but there's something I'm supposed to find in here. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're supposed to rest or what, but I'm assuming that's what you need to do. Cause all this stuff I pretty much saw. So my guess is I'm either supposed to rest in the bed or I'm either supposed to sit in this chair. And just rest up. Cause I can't leave the house. Okay. Just gotta figure some things out.
Good night, my dear.
Okay, where are we sleeping at? That's the question. She's saying good night, but I don't know where in the house I'm supposed to go to rest at. And join Red at the Scholar House. I guess I'm supposed to leave. Because I can't rest anywhere. Not that I know of. Okay, what am I looking for here? Okay, it's over there.
Me again.
So I see. Mistress Duarte, so I see.
What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I've lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
Even Warframe had a little bit of Greek mythology in it.
A very good day to you, madam.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools?
I could feel it as I played it a little bit. Things like low-key, things like how the frames were once human. When they explained that when we played that game, that sounded a little bit Greek mythological. The frames wasn't always, you know, hard, you know, creatures like they look right now. They say they used to be humans, so things like Atlas, Loki, those are all god-style names. Even in the God of War, they had an Atlas and a Loki. So yeah, all of these type of games are all Greek mythological, including Warframe, in some ways.
What now?
What can you tell me about the meeting house?
Davenport closed it.
You sound surprised.
I am not. Do not go to the meeting house. Don't. And should I be in some way unclear, do not go to the meeting house.
I'll come back later.
I'll be here until I'm not.
Seems like the daylight never changes. I don't think it ever gets dark or nothing like that.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But?
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same. I don't think he would have done the same. He didn't sound like the kind of man to do it. But I don't want to say that wasn't Charles, because it did sound like him.
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice.
In my opinion, that might be true in the game, but at the same time, I don't think in this game all ghosts are evil. It doesn't sound like that. And plus, like, in my honest opinion, when Charles spoke, when his ghost spoke, it didn't sound like he was evil at all. He sounded the kind who wanted to help, although she didn't exactly trust him and just wanted to get rid of the fact because she believes all ghosts are evil. But to be honest, I think that one kind of deserves a chance, and she should let him help. Banishers bring choice. Let's see. The dead have no brawls with the living. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. The dead have no business with the living. I don't know if I want to say that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
I think that was the best thing to say. I'm gonna say I'd do anything for you.
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call
That's
it?
the positive thing to say.
I really hope not.
I
Such
just don't feel like
entities are
saying the other thing
legendary
would have been
ghosts,
better.
even for
I
banishers.
think that would have been a negative one if I would have said the other one. I want the positive outcome, I don't want the negative outcome.
We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
I think Estes, one of those retired hunters. Probably doesn't have the confidence since her Charles is gone.
Antea, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Man, so much things in the inventory already, and this is just a demo. Let's see what we can find here. She most likely went off somewhere, I just don't know where. So, most likely I'm gonna have to investigate, like with everything in this game. But it is getting easier to investigate.
Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Guess I'll go check over there. Wouldn't be no use checking the other places. And besides, with the demo, you can only go so far in the map. The brown places are like the only thing you can go to. That stuff, I don't really think you can do that until the game. So, we'll just use this brown small area to our advantage and make our way over there.
Who's there? Antea?
Door's locked. Now I get to play as him. Yeah, kind of reminds me of Last of Us because like, and God of War because like at the same time when it came to like Last of Us and God of War, you used to play as Atreus for a short time, then you used to play as Kratos, and then you used to play as, when it came to Last of Us, you had to spend some time playing as Joel, then you spent some time playing as Ellie, so, and the same thing with Assassin's Creed Syndicate, you played as two characters, and, I'm gonna have to say it was the same thing with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, as well. And then, well, I'm gonna have to say it's the same thing with all Assassin's Creed games. Well, maybe not all, but some, like, uh, Assassin's Creed, whatchamacallit, Origins, and Assassin's Creed, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, along with Brotherhood, and the first Assassin's Creed, of course. And the reason why I'm relating all of those, the Ezio trilogy and the Altair trilogy, is because, like, in those games you played as Desmond, and in Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins you played as, I forget her name, but it was a lady that you played as. After that, plus in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you get to switch between two characters, just like in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and that's kind of the same thing Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to be. So, well, to be honest, Desmond's gone, but my point is it's going to have two characters in it, and you're going to be able to switch between the two in this story, just like all the other games when Desmond was alive, and just like that other game with that lady. It was an Assassin's Creed game. I think she was in Assassin's Creed Origins and maybe in Odyssey, but I know she was in Assassin's Creed Origins. And I think she was in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, except Valhalla didn't really go into the Animus as much. Well, outside the Animus, if you know what I mean. But I do remember a lady played as the assassin in Valhalla. It was the same with whatchamacallit, Origins. Just trying to find my way around there. And I cannot find a way around. Maybe I should go back around, because I'm not gonna be able to make my way around here, so let's try and make a U-turn and then go downward and then go around. That's the best move. Getting there.
Why would you go up there alone? Open. There.
Getting closer.
Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you? You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Create a save point. Okay, just gotta get out of this area and then turn a little bit to the right and then we should be over there.
Three blind mice. See how three blind mice. See how they run. See how they.
Antea?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea? You hurt? Where are you?
That looks like, yeah, that's her.
I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
God came to the man in a dream. and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong, and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
What the heck?
"Will you slay the righteous?"
This
Not
must have been the
alarmed.
thing that he faced.
I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
It looks
Where's
like her.
Antea? What have you done with her?
Must have been the thing that man faced.
Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to
Her
love,
husband.
a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
That must have been the person who killed, what's his name? Charles.
No.
Guess I gotta fight.
You will suffer like I do!
There's no need to fight.
Betrayer! I believe you failed! Again!
We only wish to speak with you.
You will suffer like I do!
We are not your enemy. Where's Antea? If you laid a finger on her...
You're what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Uh-oh.
Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
the icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name. Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
I see. So that's the end of the demo. However, this game is still too expensive, so I'll wait a little while before buying the actual game, but overall I am satisfied with the demo and it seems like a good game. I look forward to playing it when the price on it gets a little bit cheaper. But guys, that'll be it for this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the demo of this game. Because, well, me personally, I enjoyed it. It was nice. Easy going and easy to play. But, based on them holding hands, I think what happens is, okay, she dies, turns into a ghost, which we clearly saw her die in that house, I think. I think she died when that ghost attacked her. So, and the way I see it, based on them holding hands, she looks blue, just like Charles did in that when we spoke to him. So what I think will end up happening is throughout the story we play as him, and then and then just like that man Charles, which was that girl's husband, that lady of his is the lady of his, which I'm talking about the guy that's on the picture, right there beside the black girl. I'm thinking that she turns into a ghost because of what just happened, what we just saw. And then I'm thinking that like he ends up working together with her to solve this whole situation as even though she's a ghost and everything like that. So he ends up working with her ghost to solve the situation, even though she's dead. And I think he will end up working with Charles as well, of course, because Charles still has knowledge, and unlike her, he trusted Charles right off the bat. So what I think is he'll have two ghosts in the game assisting him as he try and solve the problem by himself, since she's possibly dead, I think. I don't know for sure, which I won't know for sure until the game starts, but based on what I've played and noticed, that's what it seems and sounds like is going to happen throughout the game. But anyway, guys, I've enjoyed this, and if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.